There we have it, 66k in the bank. Can we have a W London session in the chat right now? What's going on, beautiful people? So, welcome back to the charts. As you guys know, I've been chipping away, just getting 1% better every single day, learning about how to refine my entries, right? So, looking at GJ right now, we got tap into the trade. After price swept the available liquidity below this strong low right here. Let me just show you guys real quick, you freaking newbies. Alright, so pretty much what happened right here was that we got a fractal market shift right here, and then we know that this is a fake market shift. Later on, price came down there, swept that available liquidity below the market shift, also swept the liquidity below this somewhat protected low as well before we got price pushing up. So I pretty much looked for the liquidation candle, which is this candle right here, and placed my buy stop order right above it. So right now, your boy is in trade. Bear in mind that this trade was not like a super duper high probability trade because of the fact that we are going against the internal order flow. The internal order flow was bearish right here, and if you look at the higher time frame order flow, it was also bearish. And the reason why I actually entered for a buy right here is because the higher time frame demand zone has just been mitigated. If you go up to the 1 hour time frame, you will see that there is a demand zone right here, right? So you can see this is the refined 15-minute demand right here. Okay, so if there's anywhere that price is gonna respect, it's gonna be this area right here. Just look at the amount of demand that stepped into the market right here. This is clear institutional involvement. So the next time price actually came down here, I'm expecting another push to the upside, or at least to this high right here before we continue bearish, right? So I'm just really trying to play that short-term pullback, just play that short little bullish. So this morning, I actually chanced upon one of my older videos that I created 3 years ago. It was one of the unfiltered trading episodes. If you guys have been with me since the start, you will know that I used to do these unfiltered trading episodes, which I would trade, and then I'll give you guys like an unfiltered section and just tell you guys my thoughts. And it reminds me of this quote, right? That says that sometimes you are so caught up with your future that you don't realize that you are in the middle of what you used to pray for. And it hit me really, really hard. You know, sometimes we get so caught up with what's next, the next payout, the next big milestone, the next level, that we forget that we are actually living the life we used to dream about. While I was watching that video, I realized that I used to be that broke 18-year-old kid trading $100 accounts in a small bedroom. I didn't have a proper setup. I used my iPhone 7 to actually record the unfiltered section. All I had back then was like a cheap $500 laptop. And I was praying that one day I will make 10k a month from trading. You know, I was praying to actually become consistently profitable back then. I was praying for God to give me the freedom, the ability to actually provide my family with a better life, the freedom to be able to travel the world, the freedom to be able to enjoy the finest experiences in life. That was what I used to pray for. And now, some days, I'm so deep in trying to scale to 7 figures, make 200k a month, take my trading to the next level, take my business to the next level, and try to manage everything, that I forget that I'm already living the exact life that I once begged for. So if you're grinding right now, I hope you don't lose sight of how far you have came. Just think back about the day that you actually started trading, the day where you actually installed MetaTrader 4, the day that you actually learned about candlestick charts, the day that you actually started watching one of my videos. You have came quite far, my friend. Don't let the losses pull you down and make you think that you're not making progress. When in reality, if you're getting better every single day, you're becoming more disciplined, you should be proud of yourself. So my friend, don't wait till you hit 10k a month or 100k or even 1 million before you feel proud of yourself. Because you might already be standing in the middle of your answered prayer. Nowadays, honestly, I'm grateful, but I'm not satisfied. And that's a really difficult balance to hold. Because on one hand, I wake up every single day knowing how far I've came. You know, from being a poor kid who came from a small fisherman village in China to now managing 6 figures, running a 7-figure business, traveling the world and living on my own terms. And the version of me back then, he would have honestly cried if he saw what I'm doing right now. So yeah, I'm grateful. I'm grateful to be able to wake up every single day to do the thing that I love and actually make money from it. And also, I'm grateful for being able to allow my family to accomplish their dreams. I'm grateful for all this stuff. But I'm not satisfied because I know there's still levels to this game. I know that I haven't hit my fullest potential yet. I haven't built a thing that changed the industry. I haven't created generational wealth. I haven't even peaked. I'm nowhere close to my peak. And that's the thing you must understand. Gratitude doesn't mean comfort. It means acknowledging where you came from while still having the hunger to go further. So every time I win, I say thank you, market. But I also ask, what's next? That's the mentality that you need to have in order to last long in this game. Because the truth is, the moment you start getting too comfortable, the moment you start getting complacent and you take your foot off the pedal, that's when you start slipping. I've seen it happen so many times to traders, to entrepreneurs, even friends around me, right? They make a certain amount of money, they make 10k a month, they got their nice G-Wagon parked right outside the garage, they're good now. And the truth is, this game doesn't reward comfort. It rewards consistency. You have to keep going even if you have won the game. And that's when so many people fail. They think that they are the best trader in the world and then they stop learning. And then they start plateauing. They stop scaling the account to 7 or even 8 figures. They just chill. So yeah, 100%, I'm proud of what I've built. But I didn't come this far to only come this far. This isn't the finish line for me. It's just one checkpoint. And honestly, that's why I love this game so much. Because there's still so much more to learn from the markets. There's still so much more to build. And there's just more people to impact in this world. So as long as I'm breathing, I'm just gonna continue showing up every single day, hungry as hell, as though that I'm still that broke 18-year-old trying to become a millionaire. That's my spirit. Alright, so right now we are experiencing a little bit of pullback, right? Obviously, this was bound to happen, right? Because we have mitigated this supply zone right here, and it's quite a fairly strong supply zone. It's a soaring supply zone, right? So, you know, I just know that price will eventually go up hit my TP, right? So even at this point, I'm still trusting my analysis, right? I know for a fact that, you know, price could potentially come down here, sweep some liquidity below this low before we push up even higher and smash the TP right there, right? Because if you look at the higher time frame, look at how much bullish momentum we got right now after we swept the available liquidity right here, right? So this bullish momentum is most likely going to sustain until, you know, maybe price comes deep into this deeper supplies that we have down here before we actually shift back bearish, right? So right now, I'm not going to let this little pullback phase me whatsoever because I'm the fucking GOAT. So yeah, just gonna continue do what I meant to do, you know? To be honest, I'm acting all tough and shit, bro, but my head is shaking, bro, because we're up about fucking like 50k, and right now there's a chance that, you know, I'm gonna lose it all. But you know what? We stay firm. All right, stop shaking, hand. Stop shaking, bro. Oh fuck no! All right. Yo. All right. Stop playing with me. All right, stop playing with me, please. Nah, it's gonna go up, bro. You see, my inner demons is just like trying to psych me out of the trade right now. But what did I say? Do I look surprised? Do you think Michael Jordan is surprised when he wins a championship? Hell no. Bro, if you're not convinced by the power of market mechanics, I don't know what else will convince you, bro. I literally just showed you a liquidity sweep live right in front of your face. I predicted it before it happened, and then after it happened, look at what price does. And now we're going to hit TP, and then we're going to call it a day, and then you're going to call me a goat. That's right. Are we about to smash TP? Come on, show the world that patience pay off. Show the world that market mechanics works, bro. Come on, we're so close, eh? So bloody close. Yo. There we go. Easy, bro. Bro, why am I not out of the trade yet, bro? Fucking spreads. Yo, get me out of the trade right now, bro. Why am I not out yet? Bro, spreads is actually insane, bro. What the hell? You know that thing where your trading view TP hit by your fucking MetaTrader 4 TP has not been hit. Alright, we're finally out. Goddamn spread playing with me. There we have it, 66k in the bank. Can we have a W London session in the chat right now? You know, people always ask me, Brad, why do you keep going? Why do you keep working? You are making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. You are a millionaire. Why do you keep pushing yourself? Why do you still continue showing up every single day? Well, the truth is because I don't ever want to go back to where I came from. I remember what it felt like to have nothing. I remember how I used to open my MetaTrader 4 with $20 in my account, hoping that I could flip it to $500 so that I can buy a pair of Nike sneakers. My first ever pair. I remember what it feels like when people would look down on my family because we had nothing. because we were on financial assistance. You see, I still remember what it felt like to open my bank account and see that there's less than $100 in it, knowing that I would struggle to pay the bills this month. And also back then, I would literally look at other successful traders online and wonder if I could ever make it out just like them, if I could ever become successful just like them. And that pain that I felt back then, it became my fuel. It allowed me to keep going when the going gets tough. And even till today, I keep it close to me, right? Like what I always say, whenever I feel like giving up, I remind myself why I started in the first place. So when I say that I'm grateful but I'm never satisfied, it's because I know what bottom feels like. And I promise myself that I'm never going back there.